Josh, what are your thoughts on Applebee's?
I like Applebee sometimes, but it's not the best place.
Really? Well, they're trying to change that image, and it's seemingly working because now they're offering Dollaritas. So, for those you don't know, a Dollarita, you take $1 and then you buy a margarita.
Oh wow, that's a good deal.
That is
Actually, yeah,
an amazing
it's
deal.
$1. Yeah.
It begs the question, like, how low shelf can you go? Like, there's like the top
Oh
shelf,
my
and then there's
God.
like middle shelf, and then there's like the one cabinet, and then I don't know where they're getting like Dollaritas.
That's
It's probably
actually
even
true.
lower.
I didn't think about that, but you're right.
But the Dollarita, according to the CEO, is saving Applebee's.
Oh wow, that's yeah. I mean, like it's a really good value.
It is an insane value because the CEO of Applebee's, which is also the CEO of Dine Brands Global, which is like the conglomerate that owns
Okay.
IHOP and Applebee's.
IHOP.
IHOP, yeah. So
Okay.
Applebee's and IHOP both under the same umbrella. So they were able to get a record Q4 profit because of the
that's good.
Dollarita.
Because of the dollar. I mean, like the thing is that, like
It's
people
$1.
people are always looking for value. The thing is, like that's a really good value. It might be only sugar water, but it's probably
There's
still tasty.
some alcohol probably in it. You know, it can't all be
It can all be sugar
can't all
water.
be ice
Yeah.
and then sugar water. I mean, even then, $1 for a soda.
That's actually a lot.
great deal.
That is actually a great deal. Even if you try to get it in the store, and it's like it's
Yeah.
$2-3
A
sometimes.
lemonade, basically, even if there's no alcohol in it, $1 for a lemonade, that's a pretty good deal.
I don't even think McDonald's has it for like $1.
No.
Yeah.
But we'll continue with this conversation and continue with this discussion after you consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting that like button. We come with interesting videos like this one daily. So if you want to follow us on this journey and listen to more interesting topics like this one, consider hitting that subscribe button. So think about this. You enter an Applebee's and you're like, I'm here for the Dollaritas. Are you only going to order Dollaritas?
Give me $6
Yeah, you paid $6 for Dollaritas, but like at some point you might feel a little hungry.
And the calories from the Dollarita will keep me fed.
Well-
but no, it makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, people probably are coming in for other things too.
No, they come in for the Dollaritas, but they buy other things.
I wonder what else they're buying. Like, is it like it's probably is it a full course? Like, is it like a full meal or is it like
Probably apps.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I was thinking like appetizer, wings and Dollaritas.
Oh, wings and
Or like-
Dollaritas sound
or like
pretty good.
fries.
I kind of want a Dollarita now, by the way,
Of
because
course.
I like the thing is like I only go to Applebee's from time to time if there's nothing else like that in the area that I like and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
there's an Applebee's. I know exactly what I'm getting into when I go to an Applebee's, but like I have seen the drink menu.
Yeah.
Looks fun, by the
Oh,
way.
it's definitely great. I mean, they have some really top tier options like Terramana from The Rock.
Oh, really?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Yeah, they have that in their thing. So I'm like, that's pretty good.
But the thing is, I don't think I've ever had like a Dollarita.
No, this has been, I think they had it in October, so Q4.
Oh, okay.
They had a promotion for Dollaritas.
Oh, wow.
And the promotion worked because it brought in record profits. But also, what I was alluding to before was that 90% or roughly 90% of people who ordered the Dollarita bought something else at the restaurant. So if you think about how much it costs for a margarita, they're probably like maybe breaking even on the Dollarita.
Oh, yeah.
Like in terms of like the amount of alcohol per per drink, one shot per drink, and then if they're buying like cheaper alcohol at wholesale, I think they probably will break even, if not make a little bit of money for a Dollarita, and then they make all their money back on the actual food that they bring in.
Yeah, I agree. I think that they're probably breaking even there. It's something to get you in the door because the thing is, like for me, I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of want to try a Dollarita, and then I'll be like, oh wait, actually I don't only want a Dollarita or $6 Dollaritas. I just want some food to go along with my Dollarita.
Yeah. So one thing we've talked about before was the fact that there is a friendship recession, and in that topic, we talk about how the cost of hanging out with friends or hanging out with people has gone through the roof.
It has, yeah.
Especially if you want, like, oh, let's go bar hopping, or like, hey, let's go to the club, or hey, let's go to, like, I don't know, like
easily $50 to $100.
Yes. Or Dollarita time.
Dollarita time.
Dollarita time. You can bring
$2.
I saw pictures and stuff of people playing spades or playing games at an Applebee's.
Oh, that's pretty
and
cool.
And then let's order Dollaritas, and so there's like chilling at an Applebee's. You know, they get a couple appetizers, food, and then get Dollaritas, and you're good to go.
Yeah, and the thing is too, it's really important, especially now during this time, where in general everything is just too expensive. Yes. Like food is way too expensive. So something like this is something that's very appealing to people because, like you mentioned, it's a good way for people to come and hang out and be like, hey, it's like we're gonna get some Dollaritas and share like an appetizer.
Yeah, it sounds like a great night, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. They're making money on the food, and the thing is, they're breaking they're breaking even on the Dollarita. It doesn't really matter at that point because if they get one appetizer, two appetizers, they're probably making money off of that. And the thing is, you want the people in the door and you want the people in the restaurant because they'll probably order more.
Oh, 100%. I mean, not everybody's just going to only order appetizer. Someone's going to order like a full meal, and then at that point, you'll make your money back.
Yeah.
So the Applebee's CEO understands that there is a constraint on customers' wallets, and it's not that they don't want to go eat out, it's that they can't because it's really expensive. So now Applebee's is on the front lines fighting for your dollars, and the way that they see forward is through these, like you said, these incentives, these gimmicks, these fun things. And one fun thing that kind of somewhat blew up in their face, but also was like very telling, was the date night package.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We did a video on the date night package.
For those of you who don't know, effectively you could buy like $1,000 worth of meals for two.
Yes, that's true.
For like $200 or $300?
It was like $30 every 48 hours or something like that that you were able to get a food.
Yeah, so these types of things are trying to get people in the door, and it's now appealing to people who would never otherwise go to an Applebee's.
Yeah. That makes sense. It's the exposure. They're getting a lot of exposure because of these promotions that they do have. By the way, someone commented on our video, said that those date night passes sold out in like less than a minute, like less than like 10 seconds, and there was only like a few. There was only a few passes on there too. Yeah,
I heard there was like 200, and
that's impossible to get.
The update on that is that I think they opened it back up.
Before, really?
No, so they released a statement saying that they were going to have another round of giving away. I think they gave away like at that point. I think they gave away 1,000 passes. I would say.
Oh wow!
But I mean, still, that's not
enough.
Satisfying the demand.
Imagine the amount of people that are looking for that value is insatiable because if it's selling out in like less than like 10 seconds.
I was trying hard out to get the friggin' 200.
What's it called? I made it to the page where you're able to check out, and I had zero. I had zero in my cart.
That is always the biggest like.
You can't. It's the bots. Everyone says it's the bots.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. At some point, I just hope that somebody is out there enjoying their date night pass.
Yeah, it's such a good value.
Yeah. So the thing is that these value cases kind of laugh in the face or like go against the trend in the industry, because all the other industries like McDonald's and other fast food places or even other restaurants charging through the roof in terms of how much they're charging. But now Applebee's is doing I'm not going to say for the entire menu, but I will say that their entire menu is a lot cheaper. Like I went and looked recently for a different video about steak prices.
Oh wow.
And I was like saying like, oh, you can get a steak for X amount of money. I checked Outback Steakhouse, way too expensive. I checked Applebee's, right on the money.
Oh my god.
Right on the money for a steak. So I think they still do provide a reasonable value. And I also think that these incentives would make me more likely go visit, because I think it's fun.
Yeah, I think it's fun. I think it's they are portraying themselves as a fun atmosphere, especially with like all the fun drinks, all the food choices, appetizers, probably like bring the family, do stuff like that. Yeah,
bring the family for Dollarita night.
Dollarita night. Oh my God, maybe all adult family, but
all adult family. Yeah,
but yeah.
Let us know in the comments down below. Do you think Applebee's is in the right direction? I feel like more companies should do this, where it's like fun promotions, because I do think people are more, price sensitive, and I think anything that like helps them like enjoy themselves a bit more, like like a Dollarita, like the company might not be making hand and foot like profit on that, but like it makes the customer happy, and then they might buy something else besides a Dollarita. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'd want to hear from our viewers if they've tried the Dollarita.
And how, I want to hear your thoughts on the Dollarita and how it tastes.